Oh my god. Oh, I'm actually okay, wait. I need to regroup here. What should I do? What should I do? Oh my god! No! Yako! I got caught fucking around! Oh my god, it's so brutal. Hello, and welcome back. All right, let's continue our horrific adventure here. I can only imagine everything that Hinako is feeling right now. Grief, determination, anger, fear, like just so many layers of things that it's like hard to really even pinpoint what she's feeling. And when we feel like that, such an overwhelming mixture of things, what we tend to get is like these composite emotions, like lots and lots of anger is just combinations of other feelings that we haven't expressed discreetly, or intense sadness and withdrawal can also be this. And she's in survival mode, so she doesn't have time to sort out what she feels. She has to be on high alert, and so do we. It's okay, I have my pipe, so I'm safe. I think I have the pipe. Oh, I don't have the dagger, though. Okay. The dagger's in the dream world. We have the pipe. Fuck! Well, now I know at least I don't have to run. So I can fight. Sort of. Still working on the fighting skill part. Oh man, their movements are so bizarre. It's hard to read. Okay. Can't fuck around here. Gotta wait for the attack. Come on. Hit me. Yes! God, there's such a crunch to that. Oh shit, my pipe broke. Okay. Jeez. These things do not fuck around. I feel a little bit safer with my pipe, but not completely safe. I'm eventually gonna run low on healing stuff. Probably needed to repair that pipe as well. Alright, we were actually supposed to go down this way to follow after Shu. Just got turned around a little bit. When using focus, your sanity will slowly deplete while your gauge fills up. Max sanity will decrease if you're attacked while using focus. And in action difficulties up in the story. Once your focus gauge is full, use RB to perform a focus attack. Okay, so sanity depletes, focus charges. Devastating attack, but we lose sanity. That's interesting. Like, you trade sanity for power. You can use items such as Ramune and Divine Water, or visit Hokora and choose Clear Mind to restore your mech's sanity. Okay. So we have to trade here. Alright, let's try it out on this victim. Focus. And then boom! Oh my god. Okay, it wasn't as devastating as I thought. Now I'm less sane. These things aren't so tough. They're just full of spooks now. Just sketchy, slashy spook thing. The biggest danger to me is my pipe breaking, honestly. To maintain it pretty well. this way. The team seemed to hint that we will get some other weapon types soon. Scarecrow? Oh shit. I actually love how the enemies are just sort of walking around, like, unaware of the player. It makes it so much more, like, creepy because they're just in the environment. There isn't, like, a big musical sting. They're just there in the mist. What is this? See if I can outrun this thing. I don't want to fight everything if I don't have to, because my pipe will shatter. Okay.
Shu, いるか?
なんだ相棒。
今のこの状況、いつまでも銃戦総ごっこをしていたい。私かお前の夢の中ってことはないよな。
だったら互いの頬をつねり合ってみるか。
いや、自分の頬くらい自分でつねれる。
Not quite trusting even her friend.
残念だが夢じゃないみたいだな。
Interesting. The things that are going through her mind must be so confusing. Especially when we think of what we've sort of already established, which is that she's quite restrictive on her own emotions. Like she feels them deeply, but tends to withdraw into them, it seems. There's such an unfamiliarity with like this raw, rageful expression, which I actually think is good for her. Okay. How can we do this? Fuck. Oh shit, I do have to take this one out. Alright. Get fucked! I'm getting better at this. Much better at this. There's such a satisfying crunch on hitting them. An animal carcass that's been properly packaged as an offering. For our sanity.
でも、お供え物だったよね。Looks like we do have to find another way around. Maybe this way. I don't like how they lean back like that. It's so disturbing. It's a bit strange that, like, we're always a little bit out of step with Shu, despite us heading in the same direction. Looks like we're not going that way. All right, sanity check. Get blasted.
God, it's so brutal. I can only imagine the adrenaline she feels. Must be insane. So we're probably looking for. Okay, there we go. All right. Looks like there was maybe a bridge over there that I could have crossed. I'm kind of going the wrong, well, a long way around, but it's all right. We're collecting stuff. Useful things. And we're getting valuable, murderous experience. And great environmental storytelling. Like, where the heck is everybody? It's not like there's corpses littered about. It's like everyone vanished. Which, I think that red mist sort of turns them into ash, which makes sense. Alright, let's fucking square up. I don't have the sanity to do a super move, so just gonna go with the regular cleaving. Go for it. Fucking try it. Try it! That's what you get for trying to slash me up. Stab me up. All right, let's use one of those. Ah. Saved the trusty pipe. What the fuck is that?
Nani?
I'm wondering as well. Okay, that was not one of these fucking mannequins, which I feel like I've mastered. Let's try going around this way. There is this very strange feeling that I'm getting that, like, her past and the present seem weirdly disconnected from each other. Like, okay, she was a kid, and now she's not. But she talks about these places like, oh, I used to go up that mountain. I used to go to this shrine. It's like there's a chunk of her history that feels like it's, I don't know, missing or something. And maybe that's by design, maybe not. But I know that I certainly at times feel like I have lost periods of my life where I'm like having a very hard time placing memories, and partially could be some of the suppression, like emotional suppression that she does. Shrine flyer. Let's hold Jichin's Sai. Whether you're building a house or pulling it down, digging a well or filling one up, it's all done upon Inari-sama's land. We should show our gratitude to Inari-sama by holding a Jishin Sai. Holding a Jishin Sai is especially important for wells. Lest we forget the ancient tale of a poisonous water dragon that once wreaked havoc until Inari-sama finally sealed it deep underground. Digging a new well is just like opening up an air hole for that terrible dragon. And if we're not careful, we risk facing its wrath once more. That's why we must have Jishin Sai. Exclusive price for first-time customers. Special deals for requests on unlucky calendar days. Call for a free consultation now. I love how it's all spiritual and then it's just an ad. closer to our goal here. And this is also somewhere else. It's like, maybe I really am supposed to be going down there. Let's go find out. Restores health. Increases when used continuously. Small crispy cracker. It's got a pleasant crunch to it. Not as pleasant as the crunch of bludgeoning mannequin monsters, but... Oh, I can't hold more stuff. Hang on. Let's use something then.
こんなとこに置いとくなんて。
I guess I should start making some offerings.
サクコ、この神社を昔みたいに盛り上げるんだっていつも言ってたな。
So, along with everything vanishing because of whatever's going on, it seems like there was, over time, like this loss in activity, maybe loss of tradition, loss of grounding to life in some way. She's suggesting that, like, Sakuko wanted to restore this thing to its former activity. Bro is just there. Why is bro just there?
おい相棒、リンコの家はそっちじゃないぜ。
What's going on now?
ごめん。
I just got a weird bug.
ここサクコの家の神社だよな。
うん。
Whoa.
思い詰めるな。急いでリンコを探そう。
そうだな。行こう。
I mean, this game is so creepy already that I could see that, like, not being a bug, but it looked like a bug. Okay. Is he just gonna stand there? There is something odd going on here with him. I think Hinako is right to be a little skeptical. I would be doubting everything. I mean... if she's not sure if this is a dream or not. I didn't even notice that thing. Holy shit! What the fuck? Oh my god! What the hell? I thought I had fucking mastered these things. Grabbed by enemies. You will not be able to free yourself from an enemy's grasp if they say, yeah, fucking no shit! When grabbed by an enemy, your health and sanity will drop significantly. It's reasonable. Stay aware of your surroundings. Never do that again, bitch! Fuck. Where is my boy Shu? Why is he not around to help me through this kind of thing? I'm just, like... thriving on these things right now. That's all I got. That's all I have. Without the comfort of a friend. I have not mastered that enemy, actually, in fact. It's become clear to me now.
先生ですか。
What is she doing? Get 2 hands on the pipe, girl. You never know when you need to, like, bash something up. Case in point, is that gonna get up if I go in here? Is there anything I need in there? I mean, it looks dead. It's probably fine. Or is it gonna get up when I try to open this cabinet? I should bash it, right? I should just go and bash it. Okay, I guess it is dead. It better fucking stay dead. I can't survive another grabbing. Kudzu tea. Slightly thick drink made by dissolving kudzu powder in water. In this region, ginger and freshly pressed juice are added to enrich the flavor. Freeze it before drinking. Alright, so it's a slow healer. Is there anything I can use to... Whoops. I don't need to do that. Oh, man. I don't really want to get rid of anything. Alright, I guess I'll have to leave it here. I think the stuff I have is better. Got some more crackers. Got some kind of box here. Oh, great! That's wonderful. What the fuck is this? Why is that there? Who's keeping that? Looks broken. Hey, I bashed the thing that was in here. The blood trails, okay. I'm not alone in this house. Alrighty, Nako, get ready to bash it up. Or not, I guess. Guess we head out. I don't like it. I don't like knowing that that thing is out there. Make sure it's not hanging around the fucking corner again. Okay. I would never say I'm safe, but I'm feeling less in danger. This one also seems a little different. These are the grabbers. They're a little more unpredictable. Alright, I got and turned around a little bit there, but I'm gonna see if I can cross that bridge. Go into the field. Nope. Nope. Just get noped. What? No, why did I dodge towards it? Fuck you! Oh my god. Oh, I'm actually fucked. Okay, wait. I need to regroup here. Fucking... What should I do? What should I do? Oh my god! No! Hinako! I got caught fucking around! Oh my god, it's so brutal. Okay. Humbled. The great humbling. It follows me game to game. Okay. Okay. Alright, going back to the fields. This time I will not fuck around this so easily. Not being chased. Just gotta look out for those grabby, slashy, stabby ones. Oh, there's a grabber. Okay, I better take this one out. Oh, it jumps as well. It jumps! Get fucked, though. Does this one have a counter ability attack? Or do I just go offense? I guess I just go offense. Shit, my pipe is not full. I don't like waiting for it to attack. I'll just go for it. Just go for it, Hinako. Bash him up. Slash him with the pipe. You can't slash with the pipe, but fuck it. Fucking bash him. They're no match for the pipe. The pipe is looking a little rough, though. Okay. Pipe saved. Alright, now I'm getting close. Oh my god. I do not like that they jump. Man, they do not telegraph anything. It's so bizarre. I'm just letting it corner me now. Ah. Please. It's so stressful. I need more repair kits. Any around here? No. Okay. No! I made the same mistake! Fuck. I hate you so much. Why do you have to be like this? Oh, I have no stamina. Okay. We're gonna go for the attack. God, I can't believe I let myself get grabbed like that. Ah, chocolate. Imported candy that's been increasing in popularity. Slightly restores max sanity. Not be consumed when using focus for a set time. Oh, okay. That's pretty good. We really need to do a big damage. Need a repair kit. I do not have a lot of my pipe left. What is this?
ひなこかこの気持ち悪いのには触るなよ毒があるかもしれない右の庭から回ってこっちに来い
To the right. Maybe I have to walk past it a little bit. I swear to God if something jumps out of that. Alright, we're safe. We're safe! God damn it. Never safe. Okay, I got a toolkit. Need to keep. What? What the fuck is that? Are you supposed to fight that with a pipe? No, come on. There's no way. No, 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 no. Get up, get up, get up. Holy shit. All right, I guess it's getting the pipe. Oh, come on. I tried to dodge to the left. That does not seem to be working very well. Ugh. This is gonna get tricky. Oh shit! Okay, I need to counter that. Gross. Move. Oh, come on. Thought I dodged that too. Oh shit. I'm bleeding through my items here. That's all I got. What is this? Does this do anything? Am I supposed to like crank this? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! No! What is this? Come on, Hinako, please! Come on, please! Hurry, hurry! Holy fuck! No, I'm so dead. Oh, I'm so fucking dead. Unless... The pipe! What? The dodge! Oh my god! Critical dodge! Holy fuck. I can't believe I'm still alive. I got nothing. I got nothing in the tank! How the fuck am I supposed to kill this thing? No, that was a counterattack. Shit! No! I got hacked up. All right. Oh, great. That would have been nice. First aid kit. I missed all these items first time around. Oh, and another pipe. That's what I really needed. Okay. Oh, okay. So the key fell down the well, and that's what I need to do. I don't know if I'm even able to kill this thing, but I need to get the key. Head into the storehouse. I'll open a window. Where? Where? Where the fuck is my boy Shu at? What do you mean you'll open a window? Oh boy, we just gotta keep dodging. Okay, we need to get the key and then get into the storehouse. Holy shit, those dodges are critical. Oh, he just staggered that thing for me. No. Smashed up. Come on, put some elbow behind it, girl. Oh, fuck. Boom, big hit. I do not need to get grabbed right now. I need you both to leave me the fuck alone. Fuck. I don't have any stamina. I don't have anything. Oh, shit. Okay. Kill that. Repair. Oh, come on, the dodge. It's pretty inaccurate. Come on. Oh. Gotta snack up. One more turn. Can we do it? Oh, he whiffed. Okay, I got the key.
Yes.
In. Go. What are you doing? Oh, fuck, I have to keep going. I thought I was safe.
ひなこ蔵の窓だ
Bro just left me. Big swing. Fuck it, I'll go 2-on-1. I got a spare pipe as well. So you're extra fucked. I love the way she swings it like a baseball bat.
大丈夫か
なんとかな。
よかった純子さんに頼まれたんだ
Where were you?
お前を守れってな
お姉ちゃんが？
ずいぶん前の話ささあ行こうぜ
行こう。
Oh man, my cache of items is nearly depleted. Okay. Go forward now. I'm gonna start collecting stuff again. To clear my mind. We're at max sanity, that's right. Do some rummaging, scavenging, bandage, that's needed. First aid kit. Oh, I do have a first aid kit. I kind of forgot I had that. Another repair kit though. I don't know what it is. There's just something unnerving about like the distance between me and him. Like, might just be a gameplay thing that, you know, he can't stick with us, but it feels like it's something else. Wooden plaque. Place it in, back in the Hakora after writing your wishes. Oh, so we're gonna get some abilities. Okay. So one of the things I would actually be really curious to ask Hinako, which tells you a lot about people psychologically, is if you were to ask her, like, what are you good at? What are her abilities? How would she sort of self-assess? There's a good possibility that she's internalized some of the critique and doubt that her father has put on her over the years. And so she might hesitate to say what she's good at. And whenever I've asked someone that question, because I'm trying to see where their self-esteem is at and why, if there seem to be any barriers in making changes in their lives, they may not be utilizing their own strengths because they don't know what they are. Or they hesitate to say what they are because they don't recognize them as strengths. So another question I might ask her is, what can people depend on you for? Because honestly, yeah, if you ask people like what your strengths are, it's kind of abstract. No one's just sitting on a list of their best qualities. But what can people depend on you for? Well, now she can say they can depend on me to protect them because she's learning through survival that she can do that. I think that she would say people can depend on her to be honest. At the same time, but I am gonna guess that it's mostly about other people. Like, if someone came to her with a question about themselves or advice, she would be honest with them. I think she would just be more withholding with things regarding herself. Not to be dishonest, but just withholding. Again, just coming down to difficulty being vulnerable because it's probably been rejected before. So I think she'd say that you can depend on me to be honest with others, which in a way would tell me that one of her strengths is that she's very observant. To be honest about something with someone, it's not just like giving your opinion. Usually when people want you to be honest with them, it's because they're looking for you to share an observation about them that they didn't know themselves. So I bet she is very good at picking up people's character traits. She has a very good memory as well, which also makes me think she's quite observant about people, because she has said in multiple instances now, like, what her friend wanted to do with the shrine, what her friend remembered about the candy store, and like she remembers their emotional storylines and their desires. And I mean, she really listens, because most people are quite self-centered. They're usually the center of their own storyline. It's just quite natural for everyone, but Hinako listens, I think, quite intently to people and captures their essence very well. And that hypersensitivity to people also likely makes her wary if she detects something off. And if she is someone who's a little more unsure of herself, then that's like a path to developing the self-image, is becoming aware that these are skills of hers. She may not realize them. Like, did you know that you're highly observant? Did you know that it is a unique thing to have such a deep memory and skill set to observe and collect information and get to the heart of things? That makes people want to be close to you, makes you like an important figure to them if and when you get close. She might not think of herself as like that valuable in that sense, partially because she has someone in her home constantly telling her that she's not that valuable. She's not measuring up to someone else. She's not as good as she could be. She's defiant. She doesn't listen. That was like a big part of that opening scene, was if she's understanding me, then why isn't she listening? She's not stopping. She's going out, right? So she's got this narrative in her mind that she's like defiant and not listening, but I actually think that she's quite the opposite based on what we've seen.
ここで遊んだのいつの頃だっけな。
懐かしいね、ここ。幼い頃この辺りで迷ってワンワン泣いた記憶がある。
お前が泣くとこが想像できないぜ。
もうずいぶん長いこと泣いた記憶がない。
お前は何でも我慢して心に溜め込む悪い癖があるからな。春にはメダカやオタマジャクシ捕まえたっけ。水が気持ちよかったな。田んぼで遊んで泥だらけになって怒られたこともあったっけ。
こんな状況なのに懐かしい思い出ばかり思い出す。
今ではどれも懐かしいな。辛くなったらいつでも泣けよ。俺が絶対に相談に乗ってやるからな。
ありがとう、相棒。
よし、行こうぜ。霧が深いな。リンコのやつ無事だといいんだが。
相棒？
I don't like what I see out there. I have some thoughts on that last scene, but let's make our way through the fog a little bit first. I mean, they're not moving. Oh, the doll. The field that's all misty is really scary. I keep thinking someone's there, but it's always just a scarecrow with a creepy face. But there's one scarecrow that's not actually scary. The only reason it's making a scary face is because it's got a thorn sticking into it, and it's hurt. So all you have to do is take the thorn out, and it'll tell you which way to go. Don't get close to the really scary scarecrows. Someone said there's a monster who's only pretending to be a scarecrow that likes eating little kids.
トゲを抜いてってどういう意味？
Again, it's like childhood sentiment communicating to her. I think that's what the doll is there for. Got some capsules. This probably means I'm going to get slashed up by one of those things in a moment here. Can I just not go near them, though? Like, do I have to? Why does it feel like they're getting closer to me? Oh my god. Oh my god, they are getting closer to me. But only when I don't look at them. Oh my god, that is so fucking creepy. Where am I going here? No, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Oh, I'm gonna have to pass right through them, aren't I? Shit! Okay. I guess when we take the thorn out of them, they wake up. It's okay, you don't have to be afraid anymore. Oh. Okay, that one's actually pointing which way I should go. Fuck! No! God damn, that's so hard to read their movements. Holy shit. No! What the fuck? Oh, God damn it. I'm too spooked. Can you imagine how I feel? I'll put my polite smile for now. Oh, wait a second. Is that... I got something to slash with. Alright, game is easy now. These things are now just slash bait for me. You're nothing but slash bait. Get slashed. Slashed, stabbed. Yes, I got myself a little sickle. That's what I really like. Okay, I think it was this one that pointed me in the right direction. it's so off-putting. I'm watching it. Am I going the right way here? Feeling a little lost. And the wind's blowing me this way, though. Can you imagine how I feel? What it's like to have been deceived by you for so long? Does this one also have a sickle for me? That'd be nice. That'd be real nice. So one of these is likely to point me in the right direction. No, it's not that one. Shit, man. They slash so deep. Okay, maybe this one? Nope. Not that one either. Come on, go for it. Give me the counterattack. Oh, no, it wasn't. Yeah, fuck. I cannot take basically any hits from these things. Holy shit, it just missed. Okay. Got some chalk. No, stop moving. I don't need to be spooked. I'm plenty spooked as is. What about the one with the sickle in its back? Can I have that second sickle, please? That's what I said to you when I saw you so scared. Jeez. Can I just take that, please? No. Alright. Guess I'll take the chocolate. Okay, we're going this way. Real or fake? I think fake. Okay, here's the next one. Can you even imagine how I feel? He never once looked at me the way he looked at you, not once. I'll put my polite smile for now. What it's like to have been deceived by you for so long. Is this like a jealous friend or something? Someone jealous of Shu? Oh, I haven't even looked through these. This would have been a good idea. Me. There's not a single extraordinary thing about me. Except maybe being tall for a girl my age. Okay, that's kind of what I was getting at. I think that she would have a hard time identifying strengths. Because there's been so much negative reinforcement of her qualities throughout her life. But we've gone over what some of her strengths are. I used to be in the track and field club, which is probably why I'm better at sports than most girls. I guess I got used to running around a lot. when I was a kid since I preferred playing with boys. I will admit, I can be quite stubborn at times. I don't like accepting things that other people decide for me, even if it's the right thing to do. More than once, I've rebelled and made the wrong decision, only to regret it later. Unlike my sister Junko, who was always the golden child, I've been a handful ever since I was little. My parents told me that I never listened to a single word they said. I'd make my mom cry and my dad furious. But Junko was always there for me. She understood me. She looked out for me. That's why I love my sister, and I've always done what she's asked of me, or at least I've tried. She would smooth things out between me and my parents, which made life in that house a little more bearable. That is, until she got married, of course. What a complex relationship that your sister is both the thing that her parents constantly compare her negatively to. And so as like a figure in her life, it's a source of sadness. But her actual relationship with her sister is a source of happiness. It's going to be quite confusing. There it is as well. My parents told me that I never listened. But I think that she is a great listener, despite that. She's just someone who has her own values. And she's calling that stubbornness, but in a sense, it's independence. More than once, I've rebelled and made the wrong decision, only to regret it later. So she's not at a point where she recognizes making her own choices as like being worth that stubbornness. She's worried that that stubbornness is only a negative thing because she's made some mistakes based on it before. So she hasn't learned to recognize it as a strength either. So that's why I would shift my dialogue away from like, what are your strengths? She doesn't think she has any. She just sees them as problems. What can people depend on you for? Well, they can depend on me to be stubborn, which I think probably gives her that brutal honesty. Shu recognized that. He said that she's always been tough and stubborn, but that she bottles her emotions up, which we've also talked about. Let's see what she has to say about mom. My mother. If I had to choose one word to describe her, it would be pitiful. She's the one who bears the brunt of my father's violent moods and malicious abuse. When I was younger, she used to protect me from him, so I didn't hate her back then. But maybe I do hate her now. Even as my father screams in her face, throws bowls at her, and sends her out for alcohol late at night, she remains ever loyal to him. I just will not accept her way of life. So I was right. There is like a fear that mom is more of a shapeshifter, in one sense, presenting kindness, but showing her that she's not willing to defend her. Maybe I do hate her now. Oh, man. Another complex relationship because she can clearly recognize that her mother is a victim as well to the same things that she's a victim of, right? She receives a lot of her father's abuse, but she looks at that and says, why isn't she more defiant? Why does she put up with it? It's interesting, the visual here, she's got like bands of some kind around her arms, her hands, like my hands are tied. Probably the perception of mom saying there's nothing she can do when Hinako thinks that she obviously can. Oh, this is incredible insight. Dad, my father, when I first learned of the term patriarchal husband and that it meant a man who does nothing but boss his wife around, he was the first person to come to mind. Dad barely talks. He ignores me when I tell him good morning, but if I say nothing, he gets angry instead. And once he's angry, he just explodes. He loses all control over his emotions in the blink of an eye. He yells at Mom, throws things around, and even hits us. Why can't he act like that in public? Why does everyone else only get to see his quiet, calm side? If it meant that I wouldn't have to spend another second with him in that house, I'd happily let myself be taken away. So she recognizes the intentional masking of one's own worst qualities. I think she looks at someone like her father and says, all right, well, he's got this uncontrollable behavior of alcoholism. Likely she feels that he uses as an excuse, like it's an addiction, so it's uncontrollable. But it seems like he's able to control it just fine around other people and show them his good side. But he doesn't control it at home for the people he's supposed to be closest to. Naturally, I think that makes her, like I was saying, skeptical of people, that they do have a second personality that they hide behind a mask. Mom has a mask that says, I'm supportive, but shows something else. Dad has a mask that says, I'm a figurehead, but has never been a good leader to her. And she says here, once he's angry, he just explodes. He loses all control over his emotions in the blink of an eye. So she very likely thinks quite negatively of that trait. And so does her best to control her own emotions, which is why she bottles them up so much. But what I hope she's learning is that you can have controlled expression of anger and controlled expression of your sadness and all these things without withdrawing from them or withdrawing from the people you can trust to show them to. He ignores me when I tell him good morning, but if I say nothing, he gets angry. So there is just no way of improving the situation in her mind because the change doesn't need to come from her. It needs to come from him, which she's very unlikely to be open to. Interesting that she says, if it meant I wouldn't have to spend another second with him in that house, I'd happily let myself be taken away rather than like finding some positive way out of the situation, like her sister, like getting married. She resorts to being taken away. Like, this is someone who feels so trapped in their circumstances, doesn't recognize their own strengths or ability to change them, and feels like she has limited support. God, what a complex life. What does she think about sister? Oh, my older sister. She's one of the prettiest and kindest people I know. So this must have been the first person we met in the cutscene. And there's nothing she can't do. I can rely on her for anything. Honestly, she's the greatest sister anyone could ask for. She's always been there for me ever since the day I was born, until she left to get married. So she also maybe sees those kinds of relationships as unfulfilling. The two examples of marriage that she has are of mom and dad, which is an abusive relationship, and a marriage that took her sister away from her, likely internalizing that this meant she was no longer a priority in her sister's life. So while she reveres her, there's also an unwillingness to think of her the same way, which is probably why her face is like blacked out there. Sakuko, one of my friends. She's always got her head up in the clouds and is a little strange. She's constantly trying to worm her way out of paying me back for the 500 yen I lent her that one time. Father is the head priest of the Senensugi shrine in town. She seems to take great pride in donning the traditional Miko robes and selling charms during the New Year celebrations. There's quite limited info here for her, actually. Was she the one that died earlier on? I'm not sure if I remember the name. Shu. What does she think of Shu? Shu's been my best friend since forever. He's my partner. We've been having play dates for as long as I can remember. When we played make-believe Space Wars, we'd call each other partner, and for some reason it just kind of stuck. Kids of the Showa era tend to look down on the other sex, but never Shu. When I rebelled against my parents because they told me to act like a girl, he was the one who understood my feelings the most and stood by me. Shu's always had a vast knowledge of plants and flowers, so his nickname came to be Professor Horticulture. He has so many aspirations for his future. He wants to be a gardener, herbalist, Matsutake farmer, and a member of the Space Army. Shu comes from a long line of pharmacists, with his grandmother still working as one. Following the war, a town doctor was finally able to open an actual practice. Before that, the Awais were said to have been stand-in doctors. As Shu was a grandma's boy, he spent a lot of time learning about various types of plants, flowers, and medicinal herbs. That seemed to have sparked his interest in medicine, which eventually led to him learning first aid. It seems that he was interested in learning first aid because of his family lineage as pharmacists to fulfill his duty of being a member of the Space Army. So take note of what she highlights about him. Clearly, these are things that she admires and was very observant to, which are his many interests, his lineage. And she really tries to understand why he is like that. Something that, the people closest to her likely haven't done. And she really values that their relationship is genuine. He understood my feelings the most and stood by me. Yeah. For someone who's experienced so much abandonment, emotional abandonment and actual abandonment, he's been the most consistent figure. It's very cute that she's got the space ship and the alien up there. Rinko. This is who we're looking for now. One of my friends. She's really put together, but can be a little inflexible in how she does things sometimes. Once she's set her mind to do something, that's it. And recently, that something seems to be clothes, fashion, and other womanly pursuits. Rinko once confessed to me that she had a crush on Shu. I told her that I was all for it, but if she can't get used to the idea of rolling around in the dirt and catching insects for fun, she might have a tough time. So she really put a challenge to her, like, go for it. I don't think you're compatible. Interesting that she's got a snake on there as well. Maybe she sees her as a snake. Maybe that's what we're actually seeing here is her internalization of that. Like, as we're going to look for Rinko, this is what we imagine she's thinking. Can you imagine how I feel? I'll put my polite smile over now, snake-like. Can you imagine how I feel? What it's like to have been deceived by you for so long? He never once looked at me the way he looked at you, not once. So Rinko feels like Hinako is deceiving her. This is fascinating. I can't believe I hadn't looked at this earlier. This notebook. Fox mask. Mysterious man who wears a fox mask. He never takes it off, so I feel I have yet to see his true self. He has such a refined air about him. I think he must come from a very well-off family. For whatever reason, he seems to know me well and treats me kindly. He's almost like a prince from a fairy tale. In fact, this whole situation is like a story from a book. Who are you, and why are you leading me down this path? So we don't know yet. But we are looking for Rinko right now. And there is an adversarialness to their relationship. Oh, that just added so much context and definitely like validated some of the impressions that I had, which is an incredible testament to the game for communicating all of that in very subtle character workings that are explained here as well. But I had no idea this was even here. So like that's just incredible writing to me. Got some monsters here. A monster that appears to be lumps of flesh stitched together. It approaches with an unsettling smile when it catches sight of me. It's covered all over with sickening wounds. I wonder if it wants to hurt me the same way that it was hurt. Oh, that's... She sympathizes with it. Giant repulsive lump of flesh that is filled to the brim with a maniacal anger. It howls awfully as it swings its large knife in any which direction. Its unfettered anger is no different from that of a wild animal. No, it's far worse than that. Oh, this is like how she feels about Dad, too. A dark shrine, a monster restrained by chains and shackles. I wonder if it was imprisoned and tortured. It seems to be searching for me by sound rather than sight. I should be mindful of my footsteps. The shackled hands does remind me of Mom. Imprisoned and tortured. I think that's the part of Mom that she sees pitiful. That she pities. I live in the small royal town of Bisu Gaoka. Before the war, the town was lively due to an influx of people coming from for the coal mines and dam construction going on in the northern mountains. After the dam construction finished and the coal mine closed down, it just became a sad little town. The grand iron bridge that connects the town to the nearby city is the only reminder of the sorry town's former glory. Might have started as a general store, but we've come to call it the candy store because of half of what it sells is just snacks and toys. It's where all the kids hang out. My friends and I meet up there, though we usually just sit outside and chat. Got drawings of the friends too. It's very cute. The doll. It looks like a doll that I had when I was young. I don't have mine anymore, but there was a time when it felt like a friend to me. In my opinion, a doll is a toy for girls. Because of this, I always felt like my doll was telling me that I should act more like a girl when I was playing with it. One day I was told by a girl that I couldn't play house with the other girls because I also hung out with the boys. From that day on, I didn't want to play with the girls anymore, and so I threw the doll away. So the doll does represent like a kind of abandoned part of her from childhood. That was one of the first signs of her kind of rejecting what people expect her to be. But she was partial to it in some way. There was a time when it felt like a friend to me. So there may be some lingering attachment to it, but she chose different identity, and this couldn't be a part of that. Space Wars, a game that Shu and I played together when we were kids. Basically, aliens, known as the Galactic Imperium, would arrive in UFOs in droves, and we would fight them to protect the town. I love this. I love that she likes sci-fi. Playmates would come and go. We called them new recruits and fallen ones, respectively. In the end, Shu and I were the only ones left standing to combat Galactic Imperium. Just as it is now. Senensugi, a lonely little shrine situated on the outskirts of town. The name Senensugi Shrine sure sounds fancy, but that's all that it has going for it. Even though Ibisugaoka is full of elderly believers, this shrine rarely gets any visitors. They instead go to what's closest to them, and that's an Inari statue. Sakuko's family serves the shrine, including fulfilling the role of head priest. Sakuko is quite proud of this fact, but I don't know if the same could be said about her parents. I remember what Sakuko once said. Senensugi Shrine didn't used to be the small shrine that we know. The real shrine was situated on the mountain, and it was much more impressive than it is now. Long ago, there was an actual 1,000-year cedar. It was worshipped as a divine vessel. Unfortunately, it was struck by lightning and burned to ash. Upon losing its divine vessel, the shrine was abandoned and became the small shrine it is at present day. Memories of getting lost. There was this one time where I played hide and seek with a bunch of my friends when I was young. I got so excited and ran far away because I didn't want anyone to find me, and eventually got lost around here. I was sobbing and hollering and walked the wrong way for hours. Actually, I was told later that it was the exact opposite direction of my house. Even a town as small as this felt huge for me as a kid. I realized that I knew nothing about the town. Even these fields seemed to spread out endlessly into the horizon. So where we are right now is literally the confluence of this memory and the present uh, wariness of Rinko's jealousy, I guess. But the scarecrow's in the field. Hinako is facing her fear of getting lost, which is partially also why Shu is like not a part of this vision. Because if he was here, we would feel a lot more secure. But part of the fear of being lost is that she's alone. Okay, well, that just gave us so much context for understanding what's going on and how much the visuals, narrative, game design, the sequences that we're in all represent Hinako's personal fears, traumas, and worries. And I do think that the actions we're taking represent a kind of overcoming of them as we learn how to express emotion bluntly and forcefully and messily at first. But over time, I think more controlled and more deliberate as we learn to trust that we can find our way when we get lost. And whatever's going to happen with Rinko when we arrive at her place. I am loving this. I'm loving this so much. Like how layered the characters are and how well the entire composition of the game is working to establish Hinako's psychology. It's wonderful. Okay, well, let's continue with facing our fear here. Now that I have the impression that these are... fears of her own. I'm not actually sure if they're like changing position as I turn around. It certainly feels like they are. I'm gonna guess it's this one. Nope, wasn't that one. Smash! Oh my god, I hate the way their hips bend back like that. It's so off-putting. No, I missed the counter. Shit! Alright, big swing. Okay, I need to switch weapons because that's almost done for. Oh man. Is there anything that tells me which one of these it could be? Is there anything on this? Interesting that this one seems to have like long hair. Was there something in the journal? Does Rinko have like long hair? Yeah. Yeah, this is about her. Is there any way to tell which one of these could be the right one? Well, if I think about the... Do these represent our friends? Like, boy looks like Shu, and this looks like Sakuko with the pigtails, and this looks like us with the short hair. Does one of them have like Rinko's hair? I don't know. There's gotta be something to the fact that they look like our friends. He never once looked at me the way he looked at you. Not once. Does that have to do with who's looking at who, maybe? He's looking at her. He's looking at her. He's looking at her. No one's looking at this one. I'm a genius. I'm a fucking genius. I wonder why I called you over. It had to do with who was looking at who. I solved a 5th grade reading level puzzle. I'm a fucking genius. Okay, so the wind also blows the way we're supposed to go. God, that was so, like, satisfying, though. I love that kind of design in a game where it makes you feel like you actually figured something out. Especially for someone like me who is an actual idiot when it comes to puzzles. Okay. Now I know that there is a puzzle methodology to it, though. Can you even imagine how I feel? You've always been such an eyesore. This one doesn't seem to have any eyes. Oh! Didn't matter. Shit. Oh, it's really tough to fight them with the pipe, honestly, because they're fast. Oh, there's another one coming for me. I get countered. So you've always been such an eyesore. What the heck could that mean? I think I've actually tried all of these already. Oh, okay. I could have just lied to you, told you to go any which way. Alright. I need something sharp! Next puzzle. Can you even imagine how I feel? You hurt me, and even hurt him too. Do you know how it feels to force a smile when I'm staring at that disgusting face of yours? She really fucking hates us, Rinko. And it does seem like Hinako knows this. Which puts additional tension on her relationship with Shu. Force a smile when I'm staring at that disgusting face of yours. Is there one with a forced smile, maybe? Maybe it's this two-faced one. Nope. I'm not a very good guesser, turns out. that was more than close. You fucked though. That was her stamina. Shit. There's multiple of them that are coming after me now. Yeah, that one. Oh, fuck! Slashed up from behind. No! Okay. Let's try again. Staring at you with a forced smile. Which one could this be? So more than one of them have two faces. This one has a smile and not a smile. Did the other one? This one's like kind of frowning. Let me check the other ones before I commit to that though. I mean, it's not necessarily frowning. Oh, this one's kind of frowning. Is she staring at... Yeah. I hope it's this one. Alright, well. If you're not the solution to the puzzle, then you're just getting bashed up. Okay. Staring at you with a forced smile. I tried this one. Maybe it was that one I checked earlier. It's got... But the smile is like looking away. Wouldn't it make more sense if she was looking at us with the smile? Smiling. This one I think represents me, no? Shit! I don't know. I don't know what the solution to this one is. I thought I had it. There's a possibility that the last one that I guessed was just complete luck and not actually a solution to the puzzle. Dude, I don't have any more pipe to blast on these things. Maybe it's this one that feels like it got stabbed in the back. That one's got a backstab. This one's got a backstab. That other one's backstabbed. I'm gonna try it. I got no other ideas. Oh, it was a backstab. It happens all the time. A kid falling to their death in the waterway. Jesus. Okay. Said the journal was updated. So this entry was even updated now that we finished the sequence. I walk this path every time I go to Rinko's, but to be honest, to this day, I'm still scared that I might get lost. I mean, I've been told that I should probably just ask an adult for directions if I get lost. Then, I remember that one time when I walked on the footpath of the rice fields for fun and got smacked by an old farmer all of a sudden. The trauma from that experience made me scared of adults, back then and even to this day. Man, so many of my first impressions of her are working out. Difficulty asking for and receiving help. For good reason. Oh, it's awful. I hate when I'm right.
ひなこ
リンコは
読んでみよう。リンコ
I think something's
俺だ
terrible's happened to
シ
her.
ュウだいるなら返事してくれ
Oh, interesting he didn't say that Hinako's here too.
シュウ君来てくれたんだ。あ、ひなこも無事でよかった。
怪我はないか家族は
私は大丈夫。でも誰もいないの。足の悪いおばあちゃんまでいないなんて、こんなの絶対に変。誰もいないし、気味の悪い怪物がうろつき回ってるし、何が何だかわからないよ。
Oh, all this context now is revealing so much. There's the doll
ここ
again.
にとどまるのは危険だ町を出た方がいい
町を出るって、お父さんやお母さんは、みんなは助けを呼ぶためにも、今は行動を急いだ方がいいかもしれない。
みんなを見捨てるわけじゃない助けるためにも一度脱出する必要があるんだ
でも町を出るって言ってもあれじゃ無理だよ。
無理ってどういう意味だ
そっちの窓から鉄橋が見えるよ。霧が濃くなければ。
嘘だろ
鉄橋がどうしよう。
東の鉄橋がダメなら西の県道を目指そう
柊の家の裏山を抜けるのか。あの山越えられるの。
わさび田への道があるうちだけの抜け道だリンコ念のため薬や絆創膏を持っていきたい
台所に救急箱あるよ。取ってくるね。あ、私も一緒に行こう。手伝う。
相棒が一緒なら安心だ
Oh. The knife twist. Shu, boy, you don't know what you're dealing with here, okay? You don't know the history. He's oblivious. Oh, God. Oh, God. No way.
私一体
Your instincts were right, girl. So the doll is like some kind of attachment to... It's like her intuition. One day I was told by a girl that I couldn't play house with the other girls because I also hung out with the boys. And that day on, I didn't want to play with the girls anymore, and so I threw the doll away. There's something to the doll, like childhood intuition or feminine intuition or something that tells her, like, not to trust Rinko. It said, you know, beware of the fox as well. I don't know yet, but I'm loving how it's sort of laying down the layers. Rinko was the snake. Ah, fuck. Okay. I think this is where we're going to pause it for now. So the more that we go into this, the more clear it is that everything we're seeing, every weird visual, frightening encounter, they represent something about Hinako's history and psyche and how she's dealing with them, which makes this like just such a fascinating exploration of character, which I'm loving. I'm loving it so much. And since I'm like doing a proper review for the first time, like I can't wait to start digging into some of these thoughts even more. So that's where we'll leave it for now. We got quite a ways to go left, I'm sure, but God, I love what I'm seeing. All right, I'll see you again for the next one.